Okay, here we go. US versus the PLA on Goose Bay. I don't know why I had to think of the name. I should really know the names by now, but I just keep forgetting. For some reason. This map is very US favored. Capping first is very difficult for the PLA, Marine Corps. The match starts in 82 minutes. Here we have our first US soldiers moving to the first point. Nice little lovely line we got across the bridge. Very cute, all of them running together, one by one. Slick Kickers seems to be the leader of the charge. Look at all these guys running across.
Rebels are the best faction, in my opinion.
I'm saying any of the rebel factions, though.
Can we have a rebel faction argument about who's the best? Here is our first point. This is a lovely little first point.
Factory still, or what? What's going on?
I don't know. Everyone took all the lodges.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going then.
Our first mishap of the game. Someone took all their lodges. This is a beautiful little first point to hold. It's very difficult for the PLA to push. Because they have such a close... They are so close to the main
Fast, okay?
that there isn't actually a lot of places to put up some good habs. One normally is set up in here and maybe one down here. But even then, it's really rough. Sometimes they'll get another one up here. But even then, having to push across this river here and then having to push over this open field is also very rough. And it does not look good. They do have the armor advantage, despite them only having, despite the Americans getting 2 strikers. They have a very, very massive armor advantage, but a lot of the time this actually works against them because there's just not enough infantry on the ground. And they aren't able to push enough effectively with the armor that they have. At least that's what I see a lot happening all of the time on this layer. And a lot with just the PLA in general.
What's your point?
And they bleed really hard because their armor gets picked off and they die. Okay, we have our first Logi coming in. The match has started and they actually haven't set up yet. This is looking pretty good for the PLA if they can capitalize on just pushing in. If they can just capitalize on pushing in, the PLA are looking pretty good. But it does look like the US are going to be able to set up in time. Let me just mute that real quick. Cheeks McClappin did just make it, although he is stuck in the river. They got to get their asses moving. Well, I wondered if they were going to get caught on the entrance. Alright, well, it seems like they're actually going to be able to set up in time. PLA is moving very slow. Ooh, it does look like the PLA have actually lost a full Logi. Never mind, it's just a PLA Tiger. I'm going to assume that was Warkitten. Let's have a look. Does look like Warkitten and someone else managed to hit them really hard. Warkitten is very, very behind enemy lines right now. Will he get spotted out here? He's making some moves. He's in a world of hate right here. He does take out low taxes. I mean, I don't know about you, but I do enjoy low taxes. I like that guy's name, Lick My Left Twix. Warkitten is just chilling here. If he could take out that crewman, he does! He's doing work over here. Takes out that crewman. Tommy T-Gun is left on his own in that Vic. Although he's very close to main. His driver is going to have to make his way back. Hopefully he doesn't get spotted by the gunner here. He has to be very careful. It does seem that he does get out. Oh, Slick Kickers. Our front runner over from before has just gone down to ozone. Warkitten is still chilling here. Tommy T-Gun taking some more heat from more AT. Transport going by with the lovely machine gun on top. Wookitten is just camping this very well. They do take it out. Very, very nicely. One Vic down for the PLA. Oh, it does look that transport's gone down too. Might have been a mine, might have been more AT. It is falling apart for the PLA. Already. Let's go and have a look at the point over here. Oh, we do have a radio down over here. But do we have... Oh, we do have a hab coming up. There is a radio here and a hab in here. So they actually do have a foothold, although they're already down 36 tickets and 2 Vics. And 3 Vics, a Tiger, a Transport, and a ZBL. Is it a ZBL? ZBD, sorry. I always get those mixed up because they're goddamn fax machine numbers. I wonder if Pixie Fort and Viking here will figure out that there's a fob here, and if they can, that'd be very good for the Americans, knowing where they're coming from. Viking does seem to be spotting, but he doesn't seem to notice anyone. People might have just mentioned that there's a radio here.
Contact.
I do know that at least there is some infantry here. Viking very reluctant.
Lobby north.
Behind the little wall.
Peepo doing his best here.
Alright, yeah, we need to start getting the hab. We abandoned the lodge on 5 wing. Can we get that recovered, please?
Okay, recovering lodges. Always do it.
I'll get it once we start getting fucked.
Viking very happy he killed Saul Goodman there. Let's go check in over here. We still have a bunch of AT and infantry ready. It does look like Wookitten was taken out though. But not for nothing. He got some absolute work done over here. Look at our lovely... Now this is the ZTD, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, I gotta remember, ZTD, ZBD. Oh no, that's the other thing. Oh god, there's so many fax machine things. Let's check in over here on Viking and Peepo. Peepo is down, but Viking's pushing close. Can he hear that there is a radio in there? He can hear digging. He might have an inkling. Oh, he does go down to hot butt sex. Quite unlucky, but hopefully he does figure it out. There is no radio marker down on the map. There's a lot of infantry markers. They might be wisening up soon. Platypus! How did Platypus get back here? Platypus on an awfully good flank. Sorry, I thought I was lagging there for a second. Platypus does spot out C2 Tiger Wolf and does take him down. He might be the first on the objective here. Wookitten is defending that radio. Let's have a look. What does this look like? It's just on the second floor. Hab's on the first floor and probably the worst spot you could probably put it. Directly in the window to where the enemy is. If they need fortifications up here if they want to keep this Hab alive for too long. Unless they can just keep the Chinese over there. Boy, Platypus is slowly pushing up. He does think he spots something over there. Nope, he's just looking around. Young Girth can kill him very easily. Let's have a look back over here. We've got Nomad over here, all on his lonesome.
Yeah, we need to have there.
Chinese all around. He is sitting in the corner. He does seem to have taken out 2, maybe a third. Gets a third. Nomad doing work over here, keeping him in their spawn. But the PLA are probably not going to let him stay here for much longer. Peepo has returned. Viking also coming back. They've got a lovely little rally right over there. Peepo does... Oh, wait, no, he's still up. He's good. I thought he just got gunned down. Nomad takes out hot butt sex. Doing work. Peepo going around the flank. Oh, Nomad does fall, though, to dubious Platypus. Okay, Peepo does take out bot, though. Can he get upstairs and maybe get a lovely little flank going here? Dubious Platypus does have other ideas for him, though. Oh, but Peepo does win the gunfight.
What happened?
Can they get to that second floor where I believe the Hab is? Wiener Master is going to say something about it. Wiener Master takes down Peepo. And Viking! Oh my god, Wiener Master 420 doing work, stopping them from pushing their Hab. Did they have it proxy? They didn't quite have it proxy. which is quite unfortunate. CBD pulling up. This might dispel the end for that rally over there. There's quite a few dead bodies here. Golosh might have done work. What is happening over here? RA2 does seem to be trying to mess with this ZTD, but he has been run over. Hide and just scooting out of there. I don't know what happened here, but it's not looking good for Hide End. He does take, I believe, a hat kit hit. He's probably... Is he burning? He is burning. He is going to have to ditch and repair. He does get some smoke off, but it is fading fast. Can that hat finish the deal? As Hide End quickly puts out the flames. They might not have any more ammo, or just might not have the shot. Ooh, they actually do hit the other Vic. Hide End is still taking damage. I think this vehicle is just bugged. I can't tell if it's on fire. It does seem to be. There is a lot of black smoke. Yeah, it was on fire. He just didn't finish repairing it, unfortunately. That Vic over here does go down. That is another PLA Vic out of action. It's another 10 tickets right there. These US flanks are working wonders. They are abusing their enemy armor. Oh my god, Hide End goes down. That's another Vic down, and I think that was also a tow that even came in at the end there. That could have been from a Bradley, or I think maybe a tow. I'm not 100% sure if they get one up. That did feel like a tow. It was a tow from 2 over here doing work. I do believe that Ranger lead did finish that kill and the tow was just overkill, but that is a-okay. There is another PLA Vic coming down the road, but it's just a little tiger thing. Wonder if 2 will be able to hit it. 2 does have a little nice lineup over there. They may... Yep. They are taking shots. This is not looking good for the Chinese, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, 2 of them actually bailed. The Vic's just barely damaged. 2 of them bail out. Almost scot-free. One of them's about half health, the other's slightly injured. Not bad considering they ran into a Bradley. This Vic over here is taking some heat. I think Draco over there has hit it pretty hard. It's another Bradley and it does seem to be injured. Choppy and Panic at the Frisco here trying to figure out where they've been shot from. Ooh, they should know now. Oh, he doesn't know. Draco doing work over here. He will need a friendly or a resupply to be able to finish off this Bradley, though. I do not think he has much left. Striker may be coming in to help him. There does seem to be a radio over here. There's a lot of very injured PLA here, though. Do they have a hab-up? They do not actually have a hab-up set up here. Draco has made his way onto the other side. I think he's coming over here for a resupply so he can finish off the job. He better move fast. These guys might jump out and repair soon. Come on, Draco, you can do it. You can make it. He is indeed a hat kit. There are some very injured PLAs still over here. Jamal is still on the ground. They do need to set up a hab fast. They want any chance of winning here.
That's correct.
Oh, actually, they're on 5-wing. They're doing work. They're actually capping. Turn of events. I didn't expect this. The US are so focused on that east side where their main base is, they're actually just losing the cap from behind. Can walk it do work here against 69 Mac. Oh, 69 Mac actually takes him out. That is quite unfortunate.
I was like, I don't know if I want to run this.
He is staring down his enemy. He knows he's done work. He is actually reaping the rewards and taking him with him. Hot Butt Sex is joining in. That's a lot of dead US soldiers on the ground over there. God, I wish I could hear the comms over here. This would be fantastic. They are taking him down the stairs completely ruthlessly. Look at him shake his head. Oh my God. Ruthless and brutal is the Chinese Marines. Let's go check in on the Bradley. I do believe it is dead, yes. I'm going to assume that hat kit Draco did finish it off. Draco is in there. He did work for killing that Bradley. Let's check in on what the US is. Now, the US are in a kind of weird spot over here because they're now stuck behind the enemy. I mean, it could work out for a good flank in the later ends, but they are definitely stuck behind. What is this? Is this a little striker? No, it's just a little Humvee. A little Humvee doing some work. Cleaning up a couple of kills over here. They do hear that heli. I would be taking pot shots at that tail rotor if I could. If I was that gunner. The US are absolutely losing 5-wing over here though. Look how many PLA are on there. That is going to be first cap to the PLA. A momentous feat considering this layer often loses on the first. So well done to the PLA. That radio is on bleed there. Not much time left and there's no one to save it. What is happening over here? Whatever this is, this striker has been engined. He is at a crawl speed now. Is this Draco doing work again? Although I think I'm not seeing Draco. He might be one of those 2 dead bodies over there. Striker is trying to take out that heli. Can he do it? Mr. McCoy jumping over. Oh, Draco just spawned in. Hatkit's going to do some real rough damage here if he can get that gun out. Oh, but the Striker does spot him. He does lay it into him for a little bit. But Draco trying to find a different angle, but can he do it? Oh, Choppy coming in to save the Striker for now. Oh, Choppy does get taken out on the right over there. He did kill Draco though. Very nice work from him. Saving that Striker for now. There we go. The Chinese do take 5-wing. It does appear that the repairman for Buffalo Man here has died. Buffalo Man is now left on his own. He is abandoning the Striker, which is probably not the play, but he's going for it anyway. He takes out Smokey with him. Can he save the Striker? I don't think the odds are looking good, but he does have Brahman. Oh, he does take out Sargon there. Buffalo Man doing work. He is bleeding and half health. Brahman is doing work, but he has a guy coming up behind him. Ooh, can't dodge a bullet. Finishes him off. Can Brahman... Is he going to pick up his friend? Draco, though. He's back. He's back for blood. This man is a ruthless killer this game for Vix. I don't think he can get an angle. I think he's scared of the turret.
Hey, you wanna finish,
Let's have a look. He's picked up his boy. They are in a little... nice little cubby hole. They are repairing now.
yeah, hey,
Can Draco get this shot? It does seem like Draco is going to be able to get this shot off, and it is going to ruin this striker. Oh, he is in within arming distance. They get a little saving grace for now. Draco will be able to rearm and move to a different position, but that dome is kind of in the way. Can they finish repairing and get out of here? This is coming neck and neck. Draco has to run much further back, just in case for arming distance. Jack Burton is probably going to do the same. Draco... Oh, Draco does die to Armored Top Hat and Wizard 2-pack in the other Striker. They've come back from their Bradley in a Striker for revenge. They are absolutely saving this friendly Striker here. Can they pin down the Hab? Actually, I've just realized a lot of the people in that Hab are down. 2 of them are down, and then the other 4 over there are severely injured to injured. The American flank is actually working very well for them. This Striker is up and ready to go. Engine repaired. What is this looking like over here? The Hab is not proxied. Whoa. They do appear to have hit the Bradley and sent it flying somehow. Oh, that is quite unfortunate. The Striker's been hit another 2 times. It is gone. Ooh, it's gonna burn. That is unlucky. They tried their very best, even got bailed out, and they still weren't able to get out. They do die from the fire inside after being injured from the fight. We are down with... it's one boy, and it's Yankee with Brim. He does finish Reiko. He does finish Cadet 47. He is doing work over here, but he is very alone and stuck against a full squad and a half of Chinese. I do believe they are trying to pack up and leave. That guy does seem to be digging down the radio. He does go down, unfortunately.
What happened to the other Bradley? Like,
Sargon is taking down this radio. They are very much planning to pack up and leave. What does it look like? 4 is here with a Logi. I assume that's going to be their saving grace for the next point. Fishing Village. Fishing Village isn't the hardest cap to take, but it is still pretty rough. This layer is all around very hard for the PLA. Although the PLA already have landed on the south side shore over there. Or at least I'm going to assume that's a PLA fob. And they do have another guy wanting to set up very close over here. Although their forward scouts are taking combat over there. There is one American soldier, Fee Knight, left over there. They're going to take their maneuver in.
Yeah.
They're going to move up over here. This is a lot of open ground for them to cover, though. Once they cross this forest, this is a lot of open ground for them to cover to get to the point. There aren't that many US soldiers on the point. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people here. That's about it for now. They're pretty matching. Especially once the Chinese get up their hab. And the other one's going to be dug down. They're going to mainly be able to spawn here. It is looking very good for this attack. Although that open ground is going to be a massive problem. The US do actually have a couple of defenses set up, but they're not quite looking the right way. They need to be looking more west. They need to get a couple more up on this ridge over here. They're all facing south where they expect them to come from, but they're on the west side already. Slim Jimmy just crawling across the bridge, making his way. There is a tiger up here, the Chinese tiger up here from Acidic Grasshopper. He does bail. What is happening here? Acidic Grasshopper is chasing down Skylar, and I don't know why. He's probably wanting to knife him. Skylar does hear him, though, and his turn. Oh my god, that is unfortunate for Acidic Grasshopper. Skylar does actually hear footsteps and turns around and finishes him. Not without injury, though. Let's have a little check-in on the Chinese over here. They are spawning in force over here. Look at them all now. They got their hab up. They are ready for business. Fishing Village isn't looking too good.
Squad 4, you gotta let me know when it's too hot to drop ammo.
That's the pilot talking just there.
Keep coming until then.
Again, there is not a lot of US presence on this point. Where are they all? There's still quite a few. Oh, there's not that many outside their main. There is quite a lot on factory, though. But it still doesn't seem like enough to fill out 50 players worth. Or, I mean, there's a lot of them just heading south. They're actually flanking the Chinese fob here while they're trying to push up. Snipe Wolf is pretty far deep. He might be able to hear and spot the radio soon. He should be able to hear that, and if he hears that, he'll realize that's the enemy Logi, and he'll be able to find the radio very quickly. Although he does have his eyes on Ace Hay 14. Oh, he takes the shot. He does hit him, but Ace Hay is just bleeding. He sees low taxes. Low taxes takes 1. Low taxes takes 2 and is out. Come on, Snipe Wolf, you can find that radio. I believe in you. Gunner taking some shots over there. Here we go. The Chinese are now being pinned down in this forest, trying to get across this ridge, or this open part of the map, and up this slight hill. They do seem to be using one of the US defenses against them. Wienermaster back at it. Hiding and using it against them. This does suck for the PLA, although these two here seem to have figured it out. However, there is someone in that tower. If they can deal with that tower, they're set. Oh, they are dealing with the tower very well. A very nice smoke from Ace14. That was a very good throw. Can he take out the guy? He now knows there is a guy in the tower. He is pinned down. He does go down. Oh no, that was his friend. Min goes down. He's actually just on the 50. Oh no, that is unfortunate the way the game forced him out that side. Kill switch does finish off Wienermaster, but there is Porkins right behind him. Porkins turns around and will kill switch. The PLA are scrapping it out over here. That tower is actually a big problem. Even though it's facing the wrong way, it's still a tower. This was a very nice smoke, but the wind decided no, that it will not conceal it. Not that he waited very much. The US is now spawning in full force over here. This 50 is actually facing the very, very correct direction. It's very nice. He does kill Wombat the Forgotten. Can this Chinese sniper take out that 50? Probably not. It is pretty hard to tell. It is surprisingly hard to take out a 50 in placement. And I'm sure there are many, many US soldiers wanting to grab that 50 as soon as that guy goes down. Min still down over here. What is this? Okay. I like this, but I don't know how to tell them it doesn't work. I've tried this before. You can make it across this gap here. You can do it. It's not looking good. They are failing very badly on the jump. There we go. Tipsy Samurai does make it. But they are very much failing it. Cadet 47 is going to go down. There he goes. Can Sargon make the jump? I think he has decided better will. He is... Oh no, he's getting a run up. He's going for it. He does try his best. Can he find the way up? It's just a little ledge you've got to grab. Can he find it? He's just got to spam spacebar. He does find it. He makes it across. 3 PLA soldiers do make it across onto this little island. However, I don't know if it's possible to make it across this part. I have tried it myself across here specifically. I went from here to over there and I didn't make it. I did in fact drown with full health. I do wonder if they're going to try, or if they're just going to sit here. They have lost a couple of casualties on the way across. It does look like Porkins has made his way up very slowly to this tower, but this tower, Akira Conti in here, is a menace for the PLA, although Porkins has actually made his way up to it. Can he take him out? He probably will, unless Akira decides to turn around at the exact moment. Porkins takes us out. That's a very massive position for him to take out. It's very, very good. Bean Counter or Road Reaper does manage to take out Carl Gustav there. Now, are these guys realizing now that they are stuck here unless they want to go back across there? And I don't even know if you can go back across over here now. I do believe they are just stuck on this little island. What have we got going over here? Platypus on another massive flank. He has killed Nexus. Skylar is still over there, very injured. I wonder what that man is doing. Platypus is very worried for the US over here, but there is no one over here, unfortunately. He could have a very nice flank if he went up that way and came back through here. He could probably even find the radio along the way. Yankee with Brim over there dead. Dubious Platypus does go down as well. Wienermaster, Porkins has fallen. Oh boy. No, Wienermaster, I shouldn't have mentioned your name. Casticus, he's gone down. The PLA are down to a very measly 54 tickets for such a hard push that they've got to do now across this open field where the US just have full advantage. Look at all those PLA down and on the ground, on their bellies or dead. There's a lot of dead bodies over there. It is not looking good for them at all. Ranger Lead does seem to be wanting this tower back. He is bleeding currently, but he is putting it out. He's no longer bleeding. I don't know why I said he was putting out the bleeding as if it was a fire, but he has made it to the tower of safety. Very, very good tower, despite facing the wrong way again. I cannot stress this enough. With the entire PLA push coming from over there, it is very good. It does look like one of the guys crossing have fallen. Does Sargon attempt? This other guy, Mr. Hatman, does seem to believe it is over. Will he take out C2 Tiger Wolf? He has the angle. He does get him. There is Slick Kick-Ass over there. That is not his name. His name is... It's very hard to read. It is... Silly Kias. I am sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. Can Ranger Lead take out these guys pushing on these rocks? Jamal Awad is pushing across that bridge over there. He is now crouching, well, proning. Sargon has actually fallen over here. That is quite unfortunate. He didn't even get a chance. Can't dodge a bullet. I wondered if he was going to do the jump, but it does not appear that he will be. Oh, Ranger Lead. In the short time I went over there to look at the funny stuff, he has actually fallen. This tower is now empty again, but they have smoked it out very nicely. GL kits are very, very insane for this. Pushing towers and fobs, purely because they can just throw a smoke in there. Now what are they going to do? They can't see. Bean Counter is getting very aggressive over here. He's just giving it to him. He's taking the fight to the Chinese. He does get Pixatret. Ooh, Ace Hay over there falls. Bean Counter is pushing really hard into the enemy over here. He gets another Owen B722, goes down. Bean Counter does push his luck, but he does trade killed with Bubba. But he is down. It was a nice 3-piece though. Very nice. Slowing any trade kills like that for the US are very good right now. Slowing them down is what they want. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see the factory fob be put to use, but I do kind of am very curious to check it out. I am going to quickly fly. I'm very curious to see what it looks like. Looking very, very good on the roofs. Oh my. Armor would have a field day shooting into all these towers though. But it does look very, very good for stopping an infantry push. Very nice. There's a lot of barbed wire coming up as well. Oh my god, I take it all back. This is a super fob from all super fobs. Jeez. Look at this line of defenses. And they're still going. They have plans beyond plans. This is looking very good, but unfortunately it's not going to be put to use, I don't think. The PLA are falling apart on Fishing Village. There is Artie coming down. I want to see how many that gets, but goddamn, I'm just in awe at this beautiful looking super fob over there. It's unfortunate we do not get to see it in action here today. Okay, let's have a look at this lovely Artie that's going to come down. It does appear to be a creeping barrage. I'm honestly not sure, but it does appear to be a creeping barrage. Let's get a lovely little POV of this. That is, I believe it is this. Oh, wrong key. This key here, and we can turn off name tags, and we can just look at the fight.
We got annihilated, so they're probably digging on the radio.
The PLA are really trying on that south side. But the US are just not letting him have it. Here comes the first round of the Arctic Strike, hitting that building down there. Oh, the second strike does take out 2 guys, I believe. I take it all back. The PLA have a very good chance here to take back this point. It is not looking good for the US all of a sudden. They need to get inside and stay inside the best they can right now. This Artie's gonna hurt. The man on our bottom left crawling and running for his life. Oh my god. One of the US members go flying. Oh, they're just dropping like flies right now. There is a lot spawning in on the hab though. They just need to wait in that hab room for the Artie. The PLA need to be pushing now. Now is their best chance, but they are actually stalled. And that guy in the bottom left Silly Kias does seem to be doing work. He's going to push them back. He can solo stop them from winning the game right here. Although the PLA are already down to 3 tickets. What happened? I didn't even notice. They were at 30 and then they were at 3. They have fallen very, very hard. They could have had that if they had a little more tickets. That was a very well fought game. GG's to both sides here. But the US do come up on top on a layer that is very US favored in my very biased opinion. A beautiful 167 kills for the Americans and 148 for the PLA. The PLA did lose a lot of Vics there at the start. And that was very rough. This layer for that first point is very hard for all the PLA Vics.